What's up, everybody? It's Dan Greer with Forge coming at you today for your 5-minute pep talk. We'll be chatting all about consistency is sexy, showing up every day. All right, here's the thing. As a leader, consistency is sexy. All right, I want you to realize that. I want you to realize that it's awesome to be consistent. It's awesome to have the same message, and people love it. They like it. When your message changes every single day, if one day you're like, oh, use ChatGPT for everything, and the next day you're like, I'm going to fire the next person that uses ChatGPT, that's not okay, right? You can't be that person. You got to have the same message consistently, and your communication has to be good. That is the momentum. That's what builds it, is having the same message. It's that consistency, all right? It builds trust, it builds momentum, and it builds your legacy as a leader. That's what it does when you have consistency, all right? Now, I also need you to understand that showing up every day and being forged in the fire is consistency. When you're tired, show up. When you're done, show up. Don't stop showing up for others. Don't stop serving them. Keep pushing them forward. Keep pushing yourself forward. All right? I'm just going to say this, that sometimes you've got to be relentless. And what I mean by relentless as a leader is that means never giving up. We've talked a little bit about being the rudder of the ship before, right? The Bible says the rudder is the smallest part of the ship and it controls the direction. It's one of the most important things. So true, right? Slow, constant, steady pressure will eventually turn that boat around. And that's what you're after. You're after being consistent. What if that rudder wasn't consistent? You're trying to turn this boat around and the rudder's like, boom, boom, it's going back and forth, right? What happens? What happens? The boat keeps going straight, right? Because you're just doing this in the water. It's just dancing. It's all it's doing, but it's not actually moving because you're not keeping consistent pressure long enough to actually turn the boat around. That's where so many people get into trouble as a leader. They come in and they go, I'm going to make a change on Monday. And by Friday, they're making a different change. And by a week from then, they're making a different change, right? As a leader, I came into my team and I said, guys, we're going to make some changes. It's going to take some time. We're going to make some quick changes, boom, some quick wins, and we're going to keep going. But what we're going to do is we're going to write frameworks/processes for everything we do, period. We do it more than once, we're going to write a framework for it. You know why? Because we want everybody to do it the same way every time. And when we hire somebody new into our team, we want them to be able to step right into the role and be ready to go. That's what we're after. That's why we're building. That's why we're doing it, right? What did I do there? I gave my team a reason to be consistent. I gave them a reason to keep showing up. I gave them a reason to do it the same way every single time. I gave them a reason to write those frameworks. That's consistency. We've been working on it now for 8 months. And you know what? It's amazing how far we've come. We are so far ahead of where we were when we first started. Are we done yet? No. When I look at the list of stuff that we got to write, it's huge. It's huge for the frameworks we still got to create. But you know what? We're a lot further than we were a while ago because we were consistent with them. We didn't write one today and be like, oh, let's change the way we do it. And then we wrote another one. And then we changed the way we do it. And then 2 months later, we write another. No, we're doing it consistently. When we do a task more than 2 times, we write a framework for it. Consistency is sexy. People like it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's handsome. Whatever you want to call it, right? Right? Consistency is showing up all the time, being relentless, being faithful. Okay? Discipline beats once in a while greatness. I would much rather work with somebody who I know is going to be there when they say they'll be there than somebody who I don't know if I can count on to show up. If I'm swinging an engine into a high rod, I want people I know are going to show up. I don't want somebody who may be an expert, but I can't trust them if they're going to be there. I'd rather have the dude who's only swung 2 engines than the dude that swung 100, but I can't trust if the dude that swung 100 is ever going to show up. You see what I'm saying? Consistency, showing up the same way every day. That's what I want you to do as a leader. That's what I want to encourage you to do. And I want you to take a second and evaluate. Are you showing up consistently for your team? Are you showing up consistently for the people you lead? All right, guys, that's it. Catch you later.